Morning, sweetie pie. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Watching TV on my bed.
We have ourselves a real sicko.
Real sicko.
She's oozing from all her orifice.
And it's so warm.
Yeah. So we're exploring what our Saturday clinic options are. Because our clinic that we want to go to is only open tomorrow. We kind of know what's going on here. We just need the drugs. Happy, happy. My little Nutella child. Who's already wiping it off herself. You need to drink up plenty of liquids. Oh my goodness, you've already drank an entire thing of water. Well, way to block the shot, kid. Way to block the shot. You look angelic with a backlit. Toast. You're not angelic. You're the devil. We're off for a road trip. Where are you going, Abby? What's that? I can barely hear you. You're so meek. Where are you going? Savta store. I'm gonna go visit the camera shy brother. I'm gonna bring him some bagels. I'm gonna run a couple errands first, and we're gonna go to the mountain for a little bit of a walk because it's gorgeous out, and sunny, and pretty. What's that?
I'm not gonna go in the woods.
How come?
Because I don't want to.
Why not? What are you afraid of?
Foxes.
Foxes? There may be some fox in there, actually. Foxes won't hurt you, though, because it goes back to the animal kingdom thing. Who's bigger, you or the fox?
Me.
Right, so who's afraid of who? Fox is afraid of you.
Well, the mommy foxes are also big.
Not bigger than you. Foxes are pretty small. They're smaller than, well, way smaller than Argus. They're not big. We don't have to worry about fox. They're cool, actually, and they're very pretty. But they're sly. Sly fox. You saw a fox in a movie? What movie did you watch? Fox and the Hound? Was it about a fox and a dog? Wow, I can't believe you watch all the classics. That was Daddy had, and possibly still has, a really cool, well, I was going to say album, vinyl album, but that doesn't mean anything to you. An album with a picture on it, which in this grand scheme of the 21st century is really kind of lame. But back in the day, it was really cool. I'm gonna see if I can find that. I don't even know where that would be. Strutting your stuff. Christmas cups. I love Christmas cups. I think I'm really a big fan of the color red. Shiver me timbers! I think I got in and out of Verdun. Well, technically I'm still in Verdun, so I shouldn't speak too soon. Managed to get in without turning back on myself or doing anything dumb, and I'm pretty sure I'm on my way out now, which is staggering, and without GPS. I'm very impressed with myself. Doesn't take much. A troglodyte, so really not too much needed. And now there's a sun in the camera. So yeah, I gotta go for a walk around Atwater Market and stuff like that because it's really picturesque. I'm gonna go walk along the canal, so long as I can find parking. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful here. I miss coming here. Tova had an apartment here. We used to come all the time to Atwater Market, have little picnics right here in the summer. It's rather glorious. Looks like they drained the canal. Maybe they closed the lock further up because the water is really low. Lots of cyclists out, lots of doggies out, and me. That's pretty cool. Covered in graffiti and just retro looking. Reminds us of the industrial age. So long ago. Still use things like this somewhere, but clearly not these. Now that's a gazebo. This is friggin' gorgeous. Okay, the camera's dying, but this is beautiful. I'd love to come here every day to work. Someone's being rude and not talking to me. She's pretending to sleep, but we all know she's just pretending for now. Of course, she is tired. She had a great time with Safta. Had a grilled cheese and pizza. What did you eat for dessert? Yeah, you're gonna be like that? Fine, be like that. What the? Weren't you just in the car with the other one? What's going on here? I understand. That's right. I traded up. Or traded down. Or simply traded. Came home, put Abby to sleep. I went downstairs to go do some work, and I thought I heard Rebecca. And then about, I don't know, an hour later, I heard her crying. Ran upstairs, Tova said she had been pretty much crying since, or awake at any rate, since I got home, which means she only slept for about half an hour. She is awake now. She is feverish now, but the room was ridiculously hot. So I figured we'll go walk around the mall. Lots of people to see, lots of shiny things. And we'll see how that goes. And then we'll go home and once the mall closes. Right? Who's so pretty with a rosy red cheeks? Who's so pretty? Yeah. I was just trying to figure out my cookie consumption because I had a cookie today. Abby saw the Oreos in the grocery store and she's like, I want an Oreo. And in my head I'm like, how do you know what Oreos are? But anyway, so we bought the Oreos and I had one. And I have been trying to remember when the last time I had a cookie was, which in and of itself I think speaks volumes. Then I realized I've had a few because I get the cookies from Starbucks, and I've had my share of those, not as in my share as in, I've eaten a lot of those, but rather I buy a cookie and I cut it into 3 or 4 for the kids. And me, because I'm a kid. But I think that's pretty cool when I can't really remember the last time I had cookies, other than Girl Guide night, which was I think week 2 into my let's not die of being obese. Let's not die from being obese. Maybe that's my campaign. You got Project Lose an Olsen twin, you've got Shay Loss, you've got everything else, and mine should be a little more, down to earth, a little more realistic. I don't want to die because I'm fat. .com. Registered trademark. It's really not that cold. Hello. Could you imagine if it was any closer to Christmas how much traffic there would be leaving the mall at 5? He's almost loco. Hey, did you see the bird poo? It's not distracting at all.
She's so sick. It's so sad to see your kid so sick. Look at her eyes. Her eyes look terrible.
Rebecca. For posterity's sake, we want to show how horrible you look right now.
It's just terrible.
I suppose that's good. That way it'll make us appreciate when she's not horrible.
Well, you want more? Another one? Oh, I think we're drooling because I think we're teething on top of that.
I think daycare should only start after teething is finished. Well, I think it's a good idea. Eliminate one thing at least. How tasty is that apple? Must be tasty. I made you finish all your pasta and you actually did. All that for an apple, eh? You love your teddy. I'm sure your teddy loves you. Do you have a fun time at Safta's store?
He always talks to me.
Does he? What's he say to you?
He says that he loves me.
Aww. And now for something completely different. Me in the car. I know. It's been so long. So long since you've seen me in the car. Wait a minute. You've only seen me in the car, I think, today. I'm kind of hungry. I think I have her cold. That's why I was a little useless the past couple of days. Sorry, a little more useless the past couple of days. I will go get food, and, yes, I am looking forward to it. It shall be scrumptious. And I really need to clean this bird poo, because it's, like, smack dab in my field of view. I'm going to bed because I suspect it will be a late night. Why are you eating my trail mix?
Very good. Very healthy.
Why are you eating my trail mix?
Because it's healthy. Oh, it's good.
I think it's been like months since I kissed you. It's not just for the vlog. Or rather, the only reason I kiss you is for the vlog.
That's terrible.
Well, it's not my fault.
You think it's going to be a long night?
I'd like to prepare for the worst.
I still have lots of work to do.
It's okay. It's not like you won't nap for 2 hours tomorrow anyway. That's jealousy, in case you're wondering. Night, everybody!
First time. Are you having fun here?
Thanks for watching.
We are.
Don't forget to subscribe.